Welcome. I'm so happy that you're here to hang out with me for a few minutes. Thank you. If this is your first time to the channel, like I said, welcome. If you've been here lots of times, welcome back. It's really fantastic to spend a little bit of time with you. My name is Julia. I'm with Julia Sue's Stamping. I'm passionate about stamping, coloring, paper crafts, making cards. Most of all, I'm passionate about sharing the fun of doing all of that with you. Today I am going to show you a really quick and easy fun fold card, because who doesn't love a fun fold card? And I am using punches today. I'm really concentrating this week on some punches. I think punches are a really fabulous tool, so I decided to showcase them and have some fun today. And today's stamp set and punch is the Sweet Jar. So I've got a variety of cards to show you at the end. Please stick around and see how fun and versatile this stamp set and punch is. I have all the details listed on my blog, so the link for that is listed down in the description. Please check it out. If you're joining me for the premiere, I would love it if you would also hop over to the live chat. I'm there. I'm hanging out. I would love to chat with you. We can exchange ideas. I can answer your questions. I would really love to make friends with you and chat for a bit. If you're watching the replay, thank you, and I would love to hear from you. Leave me a comment. I'll respond just as quickly as I can. I live in Northeast Ohio. I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, so everything I'm using today is Stampin' Up! I think that we should get started. How about you? Let's go. I like to bring in all the supplies that are being used for a card, so let's get started with that. The card stocks today are basic white. I've got a thick basic white for the card base. I've got a little bit of the Celebratory Sips Designer Series paper, basic black cardstock. For inside, we're going to have a white layered with a lemon lime twist, which will also be layered on top of a basic black piece. And that's it for the cardstock and Designer Series paper. I am using the Sweet Jar punch as well as the Sweet Jar stamp set. It's absolutely fantastic, so much fun. It has sentiments as well as it has images that we can use. And the inks today are going to be a Memento Tuxedo Black, the Granny Apple Green, and some Lemon Lime Twist. So let's get started and have some fun. Beginning with the base of the card, it is going to be a gatefold, like I said in the introduction, which simply means that the card opens up in the center of the front panel instead of from one side or the other. And I have cut this to be 5.5 inches by 8.5 inches. Then each side was scored at 2 1/8. So it opens up in the center like that. All right, I'm going to decorate the side front panels first, bringing in some basic black that I'm going to have surround the Celebratory Sips Designer Series paper, and then it will simply go right onto the front panels like that. And I'm going to use my tape runner because that is what I like to use. It's quicker to me than using the glue, and also I tend to get glue a little extra on things, and so for me the tape runner is easier. But you use what works for you, because everybody is different, and that's the beauty of crafting. There are so many options and choices available for us. So like I said, all the details of everything are listed on my blog, and I have the link listed down in the description, so please check it out. If you end up going to my website, just click on the tab for blog, and you will go to the blog and be able to see this card there. I'll also have all the other options that I make with this stamp set there too. All right, all the measurements, everything used will be listed there. So I'm going to put this on the other side of the front panel. And now the front of the card is completely decorated. Yay! All right, inside the card, we're going to go ahead and put our pieces so they are all done and out of the way. Putting a bit of basic white on top of some lemon lime twist for a fun burst of color, and then layering that on top of the basic black. And there we go. Placing it down kind of as much as we can in the center. And that is ready to go into the center of the card. All right, there it is. And now we're ready for the art piece. So what I did for the art piece today, and I'm going to begin with the stamping part first. I've got some scrap pieces of basic white here, and I'm going to show you what I do when I have what's called a builder punch. A builder punch is when you have several items on a punch at a time. So you're going to build your item. And I already punched it out of a piece of basic black, and then I keep it in my stamp set so that I'm able to use it whenever I use that stamp set and, you know, the coordinating punch. I'm going to take the stamp, and I have the flat part up. I put the stamp down into the punched item. Then I'm going to do the other one with the flat side up as well and put that into the image that has been punched out. Then I take the acrylic block, place it down onto the flat bits, and now the stamp is ready to be used, and I'll be able to punch it with the punch and be confident that it will work exactly right. So I'm going to grab the Memento Tuxedo black ink up the jar and lid. I'm going to stamp it onto the basic white cardstock. I have scraps enough for all these, and I'm going to do it 3 times. The card is going to use this jar 3 times, but the lid only once. So I'm going to have the option then of choosing whichever one I think looks the best for the lid. I've got that ready to go. Now I'm going to do the inside, and I'm going to start off with the lemon lime twist, and I'm going to take the filler for the jar, and I don't want to go all the way to the bottom because it is a glass jar, so I want to give it the illusion of looking like it's glass and leave some empty at the bottom. And I'll do that again with the lemon lime twist, and one more time with the last stamp here, last image. Okay, that turned out really well. Now it's time for some Granny Apple Green, and I'm going to do the 4-leaf clovers that came with this stamp set with that one. So ink it up, and then I'm going to stamp them right on top of that base that I had. Doing it for all 3 of the jars here. I love how these all layer, and it just looks really cool when you're all done with it. Oh, that's super neat. Okay, now is time for the punching. So opening up the punch at the bottom like this, it closes so it stores and is slimmer, and then you open it up, put the image into the punch, and line it up so that you can punch it out. All right, okay, I think that turned out well. And you see how I was able to get both images easily punched out. And then I'll just see which one looks the best and use the lid for that one. Again, same thing. I'm going to punch it out. Awesome. And last one. It's a skinnier piece, so I'm going to maneuver it in. And I think it might be too big here at the bottom, so I'm going to rip it off a little. And then to help me maneuver it, I'm going to put a little adhesive here, and I'm going to make myself a little handle. So now it's easier for me to maneuver. Okay, that works better. All right, so, okay, lined it up. Yay! And now I'm done with the punch. Set it aside. So now that I have all the punching done, I'm simply going to bring in my art piece. I believe this has been cut to be 4 1/4 by 2 7/8. I'm not 100% positive. Just be sure you check out the blog. It has all the measurements there for sure. And now I'm going to bring in the memento again and the sentiment, which is going to be the fun one of sending a little luck your way for this card. And I'm going to bring it over to the side. All right, and now the word luck. It's so fun with the stamp set because I'm able to make it different colors with the words. So I'm going to use the Granny Apple Green for that one. And I'm going to stamp in the luck. Oh, I love it. Oh, it is so fun to be able to have different colors right in the middle. Okay, so I've got that there, and then for fun, I'm going to be able to take these little jars and just have them kind of go on top each other here like that. And you can see how I was talking about one of them being the one that I think looks the best. That's going to have the lid on it. I think this lid looks the best. I'm going to get rid of these two so I don't accidentally use them. Okay, so it's time to adhere those down. I'm going to grab my seal, or for you, it might be your glue. And I have no idea how I got ink on there. I must have it on my finger. Yep, I got a little bit of ink on my finger. Well, you know I've had a good day when I've got inky fingers. That's what I always say. All right, and then this one I'm going to have tilt over like that. So a little bit of adhesive on it and have it tilt over. And then this one I'm going to adhere with some dimensionals. So just a couple here. That's all I need. Very good. And now that one is going to go like that. And then the lid is going to get glued on. So I'm going to grab liquid adhesive and just put a thin line of glue right here on the bottom of my jar lid so that I can put it on and have it adhere just to the jar. There. All right. So let me bring that up so you can see it. How cute is this? I love these jars. They're so much fun. Okay, got a little speck on there. Get off there, speck. Now it's time to put it onto this piece of black. And to do that, I'm going to put the adhesive on the black, because I have my art piece all just so. So I want to have it be surrounded. There. Perfect. And now to adhere it to the front of the gatefold card. Setting it here, and I'm going to look and see where it is about centered, and I'm going to put my finger on it so that I know where to put the adhesive. So a little bit of adhesive here on the back, And now to go on to the front of the gatefold. Down it goes. No adhesive showing. Yay! All right, that's it. Just a little bit of embellishment and we're finished. I'm going to bring out some of my favorite things. I've got a whole bunch of little bits and pieces that hopefully I can use up here. Take your pick tool, and I'm going to use the white from, this is upside down. I'm going to use the white from the, let's see, the adhesive backed sparkle gems. These are an online embellishment. And I'm going to go ahead and put them on here with, I think, one of them right there. And then I think I only have smaller ones right over here. So I'm going to grab one of these smaller ones. And then I can use up, these look like they're just black. I think those are just the black ones. I'm going to use the white on this project. So I'll grab another white one here. And a small one. Oops, there we go. All right, I'm going to put a lot on here because I just think this is such a fun card. Right here next to the jars. And then I can use up some of the white over here with a big one right here and a smaller one, which is probably why I use up all the small ones because I just love these. Okay, right there. And let's see, oh, a small one on there. Oh my gosh. So maybe you know someone who's moving or starting a new job or something where you just want to send them a little bit of luck. Tell them how much you are going to miss them and that you really want to help make sure they get on their way in the best way possible. How fun is this? This stamp set is so incredibly versatile. I've got some with a shiny gold lid here. I used the Wildflower Birthday on this one. It comes with all sorts of items already in it, little punch outs and things like that. So it's kind of like ephemera already. And it already had this, but I stamped the Sending a Little Party Your Way. And it's got two-tone sparkle gems. So that's fun. And it's got little birthday candles in there all lit up and ready to go. Fun with some blueberry bushel inside. This one's got some bright and beautiful bokeh along with Miss You bunches and the hearts in there. How versatile is this? It is such a cool stamp set. And I love that little jar. It's super cool. You can have the lid on or have the lid off of it. Here's a happy birthday card. This one is super fun. It's got the rainbow adhesive backed gems on it, or dots. I'm not sure which they are, but lots of different colors on here. This is actually the mixed media florals designer series paper, and fun candles in there. The happy birthday. How fun. This is amazing how versatile all these are. And then I think this one is absolutely amazing. Are you ready? I feel like there should be a drum roll. I saw the person who created this give a presentation on stage, which is where Stampin' Up! Demonstrators go, and we get to learn all about the new things. So she had this, I did case it, and I am thrilled with how it turned out. I've got a little bit of some glimmer paper around it that I had sitting around in my stash. I think it's retired. And I love these. They are the Itty Bitty Bokeh Mix. And so they come in a little container like this. I just laid the glue down and then poured them on top. And that's how it ended up looking. How cool is that? It's really turned out beautifully. But it's a wonderful, fun, sending a little party your way birthday card. So cool and fun. How about that? Okay, you can see how easy it is to create lots of fun projects with this stamp set and punch. love the products that Stampin' Up! Has, how they coordinate. If you already have a demonstrator, that's fantastic. But if you don't and you choose to use me, I would be honored to help you along in your crafty journey. So please let me know what you think, and I would love to hear from you. Well, that's it. How cool are these cards? And this stamp set and punch, it would be great for tags, for scrapbooks. It has a lot of really great possibilities that I'm sure you're seeing that even I would not comprehend, because you're really creative yourself. You can do these things as well as I do, and I would love to see the things that you come up with. So please be sure, if you create some, tag me. I would love to see it. Please give the video a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Follow me on social media. All these things are free, and they help grow my small, very small business so much. I appreciate your support more than I could ever tell you. It means the world to me to hang out with you for a little bit, so thank you. I appreciate your time. I hope you have an absolutely fantastic day today, and that you have a chance to get inky. Bye.